Greetings to all. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Myself Sanchita Sanand, a first year law student from Galgotias University and currently working as a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. So today the purpose of my video is to make you all aware of the third language bill of 2020. The issue of languages began with the debate for an official language for the country. At that time, Hindi had been voted as the official language and English continued as another for a period of 15 years, after which a decision regarding the official language would be taken. Post this period, the Official Languages Act 1965 came into effect, during which there was agitation. Tamil Nadu felt that this formula was being imposed with the view to undermine their mother tongues and to impose Hindi on their non-Hindi speaking population. This led to the addition of new official languages, the number being at 22 currently, as recognized by the 8th schedule of the Constitution of India. The Third Language Bill of 2020 was introduced in the Parliament with a view of including a third Indian regional language in the curriculum of students. This is an attempt by the central government in order to help in creating a stronger culture and reducing the kind of language barriers that exist in the country. It would ensure that students learn a regional language other than English, Hindi, or the regional language of their state in the form of a third language in their school level. So, to provide for compulsory third language education from primary to senior secondary level in all the schools throughout the country, it shall be imperative for each student to take up a third language other than Hindi, English, or the student's mother tongue as third language. The language chosen shall be one of the languages mentioned in the 8th schedule of the Constitution, and for making it obligatory for the central and state governments to provide requisite infrastructure for the purpose and for matters connected therewith and incidental thereto. So, what is the objective of this bill? The main objective of the bill is to create a space for the students to learn a third regional language at the school level to help them preserve and contribute to all the languages spoken in the country. It would allow them to appreciate the culturally rich country India is and also widen their horizon and ultimately reduce the language barrier persistent in the country. According to the bill, all schools, whether private or public, shall introduce a compulsory third language education to their students from the primary to senior secondary levels throughout the country. The third language shall be any language other than English, Hindi, or the regional language of that state, and of course should belong to the 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution, and making it obligatory for the central and the state governments to provide requisite infrastructure for the same. So, what are the major provisions of the bill? The central government is instructed to formulate a national policy that will help ensure the proper implementation of the third language learning in all schools in the states. They also need to make sure that proper facilities and infrastructure is made available for the same. Some of the things provided under the national policy are that third language education for all students across all schools. Then, by encouraging students to take up Indian languages, the rich literature, culture, and traditions apart from their own can be given a chance and ultimately boost the confidence of the student and expand their minds. Then, ensuring the availability of required and adequate faculty in all schools, the availability of adequate funds for developing the proper infrastructure of the schools prepared to begin teaching the third language, then incorporating third language as a compulsory subject across schools, preparing standard and qualitative syllabus for the third language subject as per the class, providing scholarships to eligible students with outstanding marks, giving weightage to marks or grades obtained in the third language subject for admission in colleges, universities, and institutions of national importance. Now, what are the penal provisions? If any school violates the provisions of this act, it shall be liable for punitive action by the appropriate government, including withdrawal of recognition of the school. Central government is to provide funds, that is the funding, after the implementation of this act will further be provided by the central government regularly in order to better implement it further. The central government may, by notification in the official gazette, make rules for carrying out the purposes of this act. So this was all about the third language bill of 2020. Thank you so much for devoting your time and listening to my video. If you really liked it, then please like, share and comment. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel Lexcliq for more upcoming such videos. Thank you so much and have a nice day.